everybody, welcome back to another day, another episode. Episode 13, I think. Yep, episode 13. Happy to be back. In today's episode, I really enjoyed making the rankings episode last time. So, I think I'm going to do another one this time. I'm not I was gonna rank my top 15 favorite Panthers players and my favorite play that player made. And this is going to be current. Cause I really think I would struggle if I do all time. My favorite play that they made, maybe top 3 favorite plays that they made. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it, but like I said, I'm not gonna put any planning into this just cause, like, I wanted it to be, like, more, like, real, I guess, like, I don't know, like, my real thoughts, like, in real time, just see me, like, I feel like that's gonna be, like, I feel like that's what made it more fun, if I'm just, like, reading off, like, a script, like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be more fun for you guys and for me, but, like I said, let's just get right into it. Player number 1, right now, I don't think this is going to serve as any surprise for any of you. My favorite player on the Panthers, all time really, is Bryce Young. And I love Bryce Young. I love everything that he stands for. I love the kind of person he is. I love the way he plays. And he's an amazing player. Obviously, he's had some amazing moments for the Panthers, but I just love how he carries himself. I love the responsibility and ownership he's taking this offseason at OTAs. But he is such a dynamic player. Bryce is very kind. He plays with confidence. He plays with humility. He's always gonna do just the right thing. I think he's a very good role model. I could not say enough kind things about Bryce Young. He's an amazing player. His ability, his accuracy is on a different level than any other NFL quarterback. His ability to break out of the pocket and extend the play is unbelievable. He plays with toughness. Even though he's 5'10", 204 pounds, he plays with a lot more toughness than a lot of other quarterbacks much bigger than him do. He plays with heart. He plays with compassion. He plays with confidence. He's super competitive. I know the Panthers went to Daytona, or like something like a NASCAR thing for like a team bonding, and they had like I'm sure you guys know, like the reaction thing where it like drops the sticks that it's like in a circle at like a different time. Bryce Young, in an article he got it. He wouldn't stop until he got it. He did get it. Oh yeah, and it just shows the kind of competitor he is. And just how he takes pride in his work. So, my favorite play that Bryce Young has ever made. Wow, this is going to be tough. I'm just going to go off the season. I don't think anything from season 1 is going to be on there. Season 2, Jalen Coker touchdown. Adam Thielen touchdown. I don't know about that either. Season 3, however, J.D. Sanders touchdown. There's so many holy. Any play where he's on the field is a blessing. I'm so grateful that I get to watch such a player like him. I want to put that out there because I'm having such a hard time because there's so many plays to choose from. You know what? I am going to go with, honestly, like, I think the defining moment of the Panthers season. It might not have been a very, like, exciting, I mean, it was exciting, but it wasn't, like, a scoring play, actually. I'm gonna go with Bryce Young against the Dolphins, down 17 points on 4th and 4, making on a drive that the Panthers would actually spark their comeback on. This is actually, in my opinion, the moment where Bryce Young really became the face of the Panthers. Where Bryce Young, like, really just became a quarterback of the future. Like, in my mind, I always thought he was going to be. But this is the play where I think Bryce Young really got his stride, or like, cause whatever. You guys know it. Bryce Young. I talked about it last time. Bryce Young forced out to his right, runs out of space. With Dolphins defenders closing in, makes a move to the left and shakes one off, but there's still one right in his face. He gets hammered by him. He still completes to McMillan, who slides down and makes a really good low grab. And honestly, I don't think any other quarterback's making that play. It's unbelievable, the clutch ability that Bryce Young has, just what he brings to the table, his ability to stay calm. It's so awesome. And I don't think any quarterback can make that throw. Obviously, if you had time to actually make the throw and just step up into it, it's going to be a better placed ball. But the fact that it was still a very, very catchable ball, it wasn't like a one-hander, it was a catchable ball for sure. Unbelievable, and obviously the Panthers able to score off that drive and really spark the comeback. Amazing play. Number 2, oh my gosh, there's 3 plays. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. JT Sanders, very similar. JT Sanders touchdowns against the Bucs. Very similar play, in my opinion. But a little bit less stakes. It's third and 4 or something like that. 3rd and 4, 3rd down, I think. and Bryce is getting pressured immediately by the Bucs. So he opens up to his right and spins out of a defender, out of the edge. But the tackle adjusts and cuts him off. Bryce steps up, and cuts up, makes a move upfield, and then gets past him and rolls left. And I think everyone on the Panthers was thinking just run. But Bryce was thinking touchdown, because there's a Bucs defender closing in. And so he gets to throw, barely gets it around the hand of Bucs defender, and gets it to the back of the end zone, where JT Sanders was waiting open for the score. And it was a perfect pass, too. Very easy, just on the numbers. The great throw, and again, just the clutch ability on 3rd down. You're down by 4 points, and you want to respond to the Bucs touchdown to just shift the momentum back. Obviously, that being the game I went to, just very sentimental to me as well. But again, just clutch ability to extend the play. Everyone thought he was going to get sacked. But then he escapes. But then also, not only, he doesn't just keep extending it to the edge, he just goes, he flips it to the end zone, on a perfect pass. It was just amazing. And I thought that play was dead the second I saw it. And I saw him escape the edge rusher. But then I saw a tackle and other people around him, and I thought, oh, that's a sack. But Bryce just somehow, he kept getting out of it. Just his ability to just maneuver around the pocket, especially the difference from year 1 to year 2 to year 3, it is so far different. It's unbelievable. I think I'm gonna pause the recording to get some water because my throat is a little dry. Hopefully it pauses. Okay. I think we're rolling again. Getting back to Bryson. Yeah, just his ability. He is such a dynamic and amazing player. Number 3 play is, I'm gonna go Jalen Coker touchdown against the Saints. Again, to go take the lead. It was just an amazing pass. It was probably the best throw that I think Bryce Young has made this season. And just the confidence in his receiver. Oh, no, this is so bad. Oh, so, that's what I mean, like, debating with myself. The Tommy Tremble returns around. Oh, bro. I'm picking that one, bro. It's Steph Curry. I mean, again, just clutch play on 4th and 1. You need to score here. Just another clutch play, a perfect pass. But again, like, there wasn't much. It's just what happened after. The second he let go of the pass, turns around, puts his hands up, looks at the ref, for the touchdown. It's like the Steph Curry, just walking back before even, like, he knows it's going in. And he was asked about it. He just, like, smiled and said, "Yeah, I had a lot of confidence in Tommy," or whatever. Yeah, like, he's confidence. It's just amazing to see. I love seeing Bryce Young so happy. So yeah. For player number 2, it should also be no surprise we're going T-Mac. Again, receiver is my favorite position, so I'm definitely gonna put all 3 of our top receivers up there. Just a little spoiler. I think I'm gonna have to make this a 2-part episode just because we're already 12 minutes in and I'm on player number 2. So I think I'm gonna do 7, and then the next time tomorrow I'm gonna do 8, just because this is gonna be really long, I guess. But Tet Terrell McMillan, T-Mac, doesn't like to be called Tet, so don't do that. I really like McMillan. Rookie of the Year, 1,000 yards, since Kelvin Benjamin broke his record, for rookie receiving yards. So that's awesome. 7 touchdowns, all of them, so amazing. But he's just, I love his route running is so smooth. He just glides, almost skates across the field, especially on a play I'm gonna get to. Just especially in his route running, he just shouldn't be able to do that at 6'4", but he is. He has incredible hands. There was kind of an issue with drops, but again, I think that's something that he's gonna get past. He's amazing at just getting off the line fast, finding soft spots of his own. He's a very good option for Bryce, and it's just, he's an unbelievable player. So getting into his top 3 plays, we're going to do number 1, the touchdown against the Rams. To give the Panthers the lead on 4th and 1 for their second 4th down touchdown of the game, 41 yards. Again, this is another play I could have given to Bryce too, just because how good of a throw it was, just putting it up over the top. But you gotta appreciate the catch too. And just the route, just McMillan really using his speed. On 4th and 1, they're really stacking up the line. They don't have a lot of players on the outside. So McMillan is one-on-one. They're in man. He's able to just sprint across the field and then get to the outside where there's no extra help. It's just one-on-one, and he has a little bit of an edge with his speed. And then, if you're reaching out in front and moving as fast as you can to make a catch, from a receiver to a receiver on a standpoint, that's not easy to do, especially because the way Bryce Young threw it was a perfect throw, but you also had to reach a little bit back too, and that just makes it, McMillan made it look so effortless, and then obviously the ability to, just readjust and turn upfield and then go score a touchdown was awesome. And then in the rain, too, it just makes it even more difficult. So, that's play number 1 for McMillan. Play number 2, I kind of want to go through training camp play, but I'm not going to. I'm not really going to count that. Play number 2, this one's also tough, huh? Okay, I have a play for number 3, but for number 2, I don't. Play number 2, I think I'm gonna go with. Do I do it? Oh, this is actually so difficult. I'm just gonna go with the touchdown to the in the Falcons game, the second one. Again, this is another great play by Bryce Young. Getting out of the pocket with and then throwing. But McMillan had a great route. Obviously with the scramble drill. When you're guarded by a linebacker, it's just really easy to get open. But Bryce, but then the scramble drill to go back to the end zone, and then find where Bryce was, and then make a nice toe tap catch was amazing. I really need to pick up the pace, so I will. Play number 3 was his 20 plus yard reception in the wildcard game, where he caught it down past the Rams in the Rams territory, and then it was really just what came after, kind of with the Bryce Young one. Whereas to celebrate, he dabbed with like a first down sleep, but with a dab. And just the fact that he brought that back in the wild card game against the Rams, really the first time we've been back to the playoffs since Cam Newton, is amazing to see. It's awesome that he did that. I really like that. Just represents that the Panthers are in a new era of success. Moving on to player number 3. Oh gosh, I'm cooked. J.C. Horn. Yeah, J.C. Horn is another just amazing player. Real knack for the ball, I think is what you would say. But yeah, a lot of picks this season because people are not trying to throw, because the quarterbacks are not trying to throw to Mike Jackson that much anymore, because he's also really good. So that was amazing from Horn. JC was very productive this year for the Panthers. And he had a lot of picks, so with number 1, I'm going to do the Jaguars pick. Now, because this pick, obviously, it didn't really alter the game that much, but it was just such a good play. Reading Lawrence's eyes, dropping back, and then just the one-handed catch is just unreal. Like, a lot of corners, start out receiver, but then switch to corner because they don't have very good hands. JC plays corner and has, really good hands. The one-handed catch is just unbelievable, plucking it out of the air for a really nice score. And then I'm gonna pause it again. I really gotta pick up the pace here. But yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I know we're on a JC Horn. So that pick, yep. Here we go. Number 2, obviously the play against the Jets. Scenario, Tyrod Taylor, J.C. Horn gets beat, but he's grit and determination. He runs the ball down, gets back, and then makes another amazing one-handed grab. I think the one-handed catch in that was actually more impressive, but I just like the other one better. I like the way it looks better. There's a really cool photo taken by it. I like that. So yeah. But yeah, it's just amazing, great, and that was a really essential part to the Panthers' victory. Obviously, being one-score game, just yeah, it was amazing. Our other one is gonna be, I think his second pick against the Niners, just because honestly, I remember watching it. It was just so funny how disgustingly bad Brock Purdy was, but he wasn't even that bad. It's just the Panthers are really good, so mentality. But yeah, I mean, that play was not on Brock. That was not on Brock. It was all J.C. Horn on that play, running across the field, like halfway across the field, just sprinting and lurking the ball. Unbelievable by J.C. Horn. I mean, that was just a definition of break on the ball, but when you break on it from like 20 plus yards. Just coming across the whole field and then taking it down, and I remember being just incredibly happy and filled with a lot of hope for that game. Yeah, J.C. Horn, just amazing player. Michael Jackson. In our next quarterback, I will be talking a lot about Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. What am I saying? Michael Jackson, bro, frick. Mike Jack. Number one, obviously, pick 6 against the Rams. Matthew Stafford. Just the fact that we were up against the Rams, that play gave us the lead against the number 1 seed in the NFC at that time. Unbelievable. I was so ecstatic. Mike Jackson, just, obviously on the out route, the throw was a little bit behind, but Mike Jackson took advantage and then just broke on the ball and sprinted down the sideline. Obviously, next scoring and delivering the block. I went over this play a little bit too, because of my top 10 plays video. But yeah, I like seeing the hands go up from Andy Dalton and Dave Canales. Number 2 is gonna be his pick against the Rams, the wildcard edition. I went over this again, but I just love the way it makes his mark again, because he did. Obviously picking Stafford off in the first one, when that was the first interception he threw in like 9 games, or like the first game he threw picks in like 9 games, or something like that. Obviously that was awesome, because Mike Jackson made his mark there. And then he makes it again, undercutting, or on another underthrow, just being in the right place for that interception on Devontae Adams was great from him. So, yeah. An unbelievable play. Unbelievable. I think I'm going to call it after this player, just because I might have to make it a 3-part episode. Because I don't like making these more than 25 minutes. So yeah, Mike Jackson, and then for his final play, we're gonna go against the interception of the Seahawks. If someone in the comments would like to explain why it's a pick, obviously no one's actually gonna do that, but because no one's commenting on this. But if someone actually wants to explain why it is a pick, please inform me, just about, the ruling. I know he caught the ball, but, I don't think his feet were, in. He didn't really, I really don't think his feet were in, but it was a pick, and, it was a pick confirmed by the refs, so, amazing catch by Michael Jackson. Oh my god, I did it again. By Mike Jack, unbelievable player. So, player number 5, I'm just gonna give a hint. They're on the defensive line, and they wear number 95. I'm just going to say it because I already gave way too much away. Derek Brown. Bye. Keep pounding. See you in the next one.